Hello everyone, my name is Cetus and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 in our efforts to rebuild the Holy Roman Empire. We started as a count and have worked our way up to Duke of a surprising amount of land in a surprising amount of time. We've had a decent amount of good fortune, which has kind of been fun. Unexpected at any rate. At the moment, I might be a little overly ambitious, but I started a faction against my liege. And we're going to see what comes with that. But in that efforts, we have sent our spy master down here to try and find some dirt on this duke so that we can convince this duke to join us. He's a bold villain, so hopefully he's done some bad stuff that we can find proof of. If we take a look at our council, our spy master is pretty decent actually, so maybe he can find something if something exists. That would be really nice. And we may switch our wife to court intrigue to focus her on giving us a bonus to that, because our intrigue is not great. Actually, I'm just going to do that right now. It's cost me some other things, because like before she was assisting with everything, she was just helping with the daily duties, so she was giving some bonuses to everything, but now we have 16 intrigue. So that should help us with this effort. And we're demanding independence because we don't agree with our liege. He's working too much with the Byzantine Empire, which isn't supporting our people's needs. And we're dying for nothing in wars far away, right? Our people are dying. That's not okay. At first, I thought the simple footman a fool for stepping onto the training field. Although Wilburn seemed no threat at first, it quickly became clear that he would be unable to stop his wild and vicious strikes from hurting me. Disarming him suddenly became a matter of life and death. I tried not to show my relief when his sword finally hit the ground. I could use more people like you. He joins our court, and 20 years of mutual respect. This peasant and my soldiers will get a lecture on honor. I gain prestige and piety, which we need pieties. That could be useful. I strike him down where he stands. I gain 20 dread. That's not us at all. We're going to talk about honor and chivalry. Just like other children his age, my son and heir Vernon sometimes lies and tests boundaries. However, he often avoids suspicion with his sweet demeanor, and people always forgive him when he does get caught. I wonder just how much he will get away with. Charming. Okay. We should pause for a moment and hang on. Oh, we are so close to getting the faithful level of devotion, which we want to be able to call bigger wars, bigger holy wars. But in the meantime, let's look at our kid. So, oh, by the way, I noticed our piety is now negative because we don't have as high of learning because our wife isn't helping us out with that anymore, which is mildly unfortunate, but that's the way it's going to be. I guess I could focus her on learning and maybe get positive, but we're doing intrigue stuff right now, so that's no, just immediately no. But our kid, he is charming right now, which gives him a bonus to diplomacy and intrigue. So we could set his education focus. We can choose this only once. If we don't choose something, it will choose one of them at random, one of the ones that he would be best at. And based on what your traits are, so we have one trait now, that affects how well you will learn. So he wouldn't learn stewardship well. He might struggle with this education. Martial is very neutral. He wouldn't struggle with it, but he wouldn't do, amazing at it. Same with learning. But because charming gives him a bonus to diplomacy or intrigue, we could have him learn diplomacy or intrigue, and he would be very good at it. Now, I'm a little mixed on this. I want intrigue because intrigue is fun. Having high intrigue skill is just plain fun. You can do fun things. And we don't know too much about our kid. But diplomacy would make more sense of what this guy would put him into, because intrigue isn't really his thing. I mean, his wife's having to do it, but I guess actually the wife would focus his education on it. So that's a valid excuse for it. Okay, we're gonna go with that. The our wife, we trust our wife. She's our soulmate, and we trust her to deal with the education, and she's gonna teach him to be deceitful. We'll see how that goes. It'll be fun. Intrigue is a fun one. All the trees have some fun things you can do with them, but intrigue is just like the most ridiculous. You can do quite a few things. Gain to claim. Okay, that's nice. A guest. So the reason it's telling us about this, that we have this guest, is we could go to war for him and help him gain the land, and that would probably bring him under our we really do want to expand this way so we can gain a kingdom title, though. So we got to figure out how to gain just a little bit of piety. 82, so we got about 7 more years before we can go on another pilgrimage, which is mildly unfortunate. Sometimes you can gain piety from feasts in hunts, but it's not really what they're about. They're more about prestige gain and stress relief, right? But we're not that stressful, actually. I mean, honestly, Duke Bruno here has had a very pleasant rule. Our court physician is now a novice physician. That's good. Concerning that he wasn't before, but I mean, I believe I just hired someone randomly from within my own realm. More martial perks. So we're going to just keep pushing down. We could break off and do other things, but we want the traits at the end of the trees, so you generally want to push down. It is also worth noting that we could also switch and start learning other skills as well. We don't have to just focus on martial, but the bonus is pretty big to experience gain. So I don't mix and match that often. Once in a while I will, like sometimes it's nice to dip into learning where you can get some traits that improve your health and help you live longer. But for now, we're going to get Peacemaker, which is a good one. I am sitting in on a strategy meeting with King Olaf and Duke William discussing our plans for the ongoing war. I forgot we were at war. Unfortunately, the king is dismissive of my idea, instead favoring the one proposed by William. Now we are going to go ahead and use them to shape our strategic policy for the ongoing war. Time will tell if Onuf's choice was correct. We gained improved defenses. Okay, that's fine. I'm not that worried about that war. When is our truce end with this guy? 4 years. Because then we could take all this land, which would just help, especially since we seem to still only have 1 kid. But we're 36, there's plenty of time to gain more kids, unfortunately. I mean, a spare is really nice just in case something happens to your kid, because this is medieval eras. Bad things happen to people randomly. Disease and such. In answer to all situations, Count Philip has shown me the ins and outs of all manner of varied tactics. My final test is a mock battle against him to show what I have learned. Prepare the ranks. 60% chance to victory. Or I can gain stress and make him... Oh, and just not do it. No, we'll prepare the ranks. We're doing it. Perhaps there are a few more things for you to learn. Count Phillips reaches down a hand to help me up from the mud. My troops put in a less than stellar showing. I must confess that he might be right. Show me again. Yes. No, we're going to keep going. We're very committed to our learning efforts. How am I going to gain my 12 piety? That's like nothing. 1 event would give me that piety. I feel like I'm forgetting a way I can gain piety too. Is there not like a give money to the church option for Christians or something like that? Or is that a different religion I'm thinking about? Seek indulgence. Oh. Despite my best efforts, no secrets. So our spy master is saying he doesn't think there's any secrets to find. So I could tell him to keep digging, or I can bring him back, and we'll just bring him back. Seek indulgence. Pay 100 gold, gain 100 piety. So this is interesting. It would be kind of nice to use my gold for improvements to my land. Those are permanent bonuses. But I want to be able to push into... I want to be able to push in here. Hang on. Are you at war? I don't really want to fight you if you're at war. Conquest of the County Turns. Okay, we're gonna let this war play out, actually. Because it gets messy with two people fighting over the same territory. No winning. So we're not gonna spend our money on that yet. Yet. I do want to buy an improvement, so we're gonna come to our capital. Because this is the place most guaranteed to stay with us. Now, we can't upgrade our castle. It's very expensive, and I don't think we even have the tech. Yeah, we don't have the tech. So we could do a couple of things. We could create a new holding, which we don't have the money for. Right, 500 gold for these. Which we would assign to a new vassal, which is helpful. We could improve our temple. With things that give us more tax, with things that give us more tax and more troops. With things that give us bonus to our men of arms. And we can do the same for our castle. Army gold maintenance, make our maintenance lower. We can't afford any of this. About 150 was the cost for this stuff. Did I just make that up? 150 for these lower places. Archers and skirmishers. Plus 100 levies. See, this is pretty solid. But plus 0.5 gold is a lot. I'm gonna hang on to my... I mean, I want it, but I'm just gonna hang on to it. I don't know what I'm going to want to do then. Yeah, no, we're going to go for it again. Oh, we did it. Port Philip comes riding up to me. Impressive, he shouts. The enemy levies stand in awe at the efficiency of my other troops. There can be little doubt that I have understood what it means to be a flexible leader. So now enemy defensive advantage is much less, which is huge. So that's a good trait. This is where having like a military leader is very helpful for continued wars, which we want to do. We declared war. For duchy. Change duchy. Being raided? Come on. Where? No, we're not. Lies. Wait, I own territory down here? No. I don't own this territory. Why are you telling me I'm being raided? That is definitely not my land, game. Like, this is very clearly this Duke's land. By the way, how is my independence thing coming? Ooh, someone joined. Very nice, very nice. Out of curiosity, how powerful is our liege anyway? $7,000 troops? 7,000 troops. I might be overly overly ambitious here. Oh, hang on. That's got to be because of his ally, right? Being the Byzantine Empire, 4,000 troops, 4,500. There we go. It's not such a big difference, us to him. That was terrifying for a moment. I mean, I don't know how we get a war with him that doesn't bring in the Byzantine Empire. This is where better intrigue would be helpful, because we could break the alliance. Because it's between Princess Anastasia. Ah, this girl. Because these two are married. Oh, right, wife of our liege. So if we killed either of them off, right, it would work. We might not be able to do that independence war. That might be overly ambitious. What do we need for this kingdom? I'm curious if we can expand fast enough. Why am I clicking up there? That's not it at all. I keep looking at this. It's 17 counties. And we go down to duchies. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 3. 3. What? I totally lost count there. This is what? 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18. Need a decent amount of this territory to get that kingdom title. It's going to be hard to hang on to everything. Really need only one kid somehow. I don't have the decision to become chaste, do I? No. That's unfortunate. There is a decision, I think you gotta get it. We go to our tree. I think it's learning. Restraint, yes. Embrace celibacy. That would be super helpful right now. But that's not as. I mean, actually, no, we can't do it because we're lustful. So we could never do it. That blocks that option. Oh well. It is what it is. I am going to do this for the piety. I'm going to seek indulgences for my sin. Because let's be honest, I'm sinful. Today I am observing Bishop Curran as he trains some of our new levies. Why is this guy training? Immediately I'm seeing an issue. This guy should probably not be training. Anyway, train some of the new levies, but the recruits under his command resembles a disorganized mob more than an army. Weird. A bishop doesn't know how armies work. Actually, I say that, but I bet you in those day and age there were bishops who totally knew how military matters work. I look on as he struggles to gain control of the situation. Clearly pushed to his limits, while it never easy to train new soldiers, he seriously needs to be better than this. Teach him what I know. Increase his martial skill. He gains an opinion of me. Oh, sorry. It's a 50-50. If he agrees, he gains increased martial skill and opinion of me. If he refuses, he loses opinion. Cheer him up after the training. Chance to become friends. Chastise him. No, I have nothing against you. Wait, no, you. And you have some land. Yeah, we'll try and teach you. Come on. You want me to be taught. Cool, he accepted. Gains some martial experience, he gets better. There's no loss there, really. So 109 gold to seek indulgences. Excellent. We've been forgiven for being lustful. Very nice. And then we gained faithful, which is what we wanted. And now, I need my brain to work for a second. What do I want to do? I had a couple of things in mind, and I completely forgot. I mean, war here, obviously. Oh, I have some money, and I should get some more man of arms. Oh, I'm at my cap. Okay, but I can increase the size. So I lose 0.2, cost me 50. 0.2 and cost me 50. So I think that's worth it. Max the size of that. Increasing this would be good too. We will get there. One step at a time. And we can declare war against this guy now, who is at a couple of wars. But hopefully, we can sneak in and take what we need. Because we don't want everything from him. What are you after? Conquest of the chiefdom of... Where's this? Oh, this guy is attacking. Idiot. What is this? County of... that. This guy's attacking everyone. Good God, you have courage, mate. Courage. You're a fool, but you have courage. Now, to save on the parity costs, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fabricate a claim. Where do I want to go? I want to go up there. I'm going to fabricate a claim up here. Because we could use parity for it, but parity is a hard thing to come by. And then we're going to come here and we're going to declare war. 3,000 troops. Oh. He's made friends. Fine. I need a friend. Pity I angered my brother so much. I could promise my daughter off. Arranged marriage. No, not to my spout. To my knights. That wouldn't help me at all. Is there no one eligible elsewhere? Arrange a marriage with his sister? To my son? That would be interesting. Born into our house. Create an alliance with the Duke, who isn't super powerful. Who are you? Oh, hang on. We're just looking at what our options are, right? Like, can we arrange a marriage to you? Oh, daughter. To him. Would be... Oh, no, they would not accept. Okay, we're not going to worry about getting her married yet. I'm disappointed that I can't do this war, though. I mean, 3,000 troops. Like, if I caught them off, I could probably do it. It's just not quite so elegant. So, could I could take your duchy. Oh, you have 3,000 too. Everyone has friends. Wow, you have a powerful friend. Expanding just became much harder. We're not going after West Francia. That is terrifying. The West Francia is going to become a problem for us eventually. They're going to want to bring us in. Honestly, I think seeking out independence might be an error because of just what West Francia is going to want to do to us. But we do have people growing, which is interesting. What I would love to do is get a claim on the throne. Need him to have some kids, though. We'll want to keep an eye on that because we'll want to kind of jump on that opportunity as fast as we can. This guy's doing good for himself. Only we had a friend. When does our truce with our brother end? We'll just keep expanding that way. Keep taking all this stuff. 3 more years. I'm not going very fast. I feel like lots going on. Ask our head of faith for gold. Oh, he'll give us, for 250, he'll give us 120 gold. But we don't make piety good enough for that. So we're not going to ask for gold. And create a duchy I don't want. For safety, in case we need to, what would it take to destroy this title? 400 prestige. Okay, that is important to remember. We may want to do that. To hang on to land. Few knights. Okay, can we recruit you? You're not amazing, but just to get a knight. And 205 gold. Okay, well, we don't need a knight that bad. Move on. I can declare war. Oh yeah, it's the holy wars I can declare. The bad wars. Martial perk. Here we go. We're gonna grab Gallant now. Unlock. Which gains press to martial plus 4 prowess, plus 20% prestige gain, and attraction. Which is lovely. We'll probably go for strategist next. We are about to gain this claim, which will be nice. We gotta seek an opportunity. Really what we need is an alliance. One alliance that's half decent with one of our heirs, or one of our kids. and we can do these wars. And that's our goal, I think. Demonstration of leadership. My chancellor has been hovering around my council meetings, knowing the interest in matters of leading. Knowing his interest, I cannot help but feel the man is waiting for me to impress him. I could probably engage him in conversation. On the other hand, it might be better for him to simply see me interacting with my men. There is something to be said for at least pretending to know every soldier's face. Let us discuss the matter. Gain 50 martial life experience, gain opinion of us. Or we should go greet some recruits. Gain martial experience, holding of midden gains respected figurehead. Levy reinforcement rates. I think we'll just impress him. We'll discuss it. Have a nice conversation, have a nice chat. 81 for that claim. Okay, I'm gonna take it. I don't have 81 gold. Shoot. Okay, well, don't do that then, I guess. That was a waste of your time. Well, keep wasting your time there. It'll be fine. You completely lose your progress, and you gotta reset if you say no. It's my bad for spending my money. And I think that's going to be the end of this episode. In the next episode, we'll try and find that alliance we were talking about and use that to do that duchy war. Because I think the best route for us is to try and take this kingdom and make it. I think that's the best route. Denmark requires a lot less territory, which is actually interesting, but it's harder to get claims on it. I feel like they're going to be pretty powerful because I think 1600, he's not that powerful. Maybe we should be building a claim over here. Because if I take this kingdom, and then I can push up there, I kind of like that. Do that. Okay. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Confused now. Regardless, I think that's a good place to call this episode. So thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode.